Goalkeepers, and welcome back to another special episode of ARS Goalkeeping. A bunch of you subscribers have been requesting new solo drills videos to work on technique, even when you don't have another keeper or coach to train with. So I decided to make one, and you don't need much equipment to get a great session out, just a few cones, 2 poles, balls, and rope to connect the two. The most important part in this solo drill is setting up the post with your rope at hip height. This rope is essential for instilling proper technique, especially when working on getting low and exploding forward. This is instrumental on the low smother dive technique and when you're doing a full low stretch dive. Our first drill is pretty straightforward. There are 4 balls set up in between 2 poles that has a rope set at hip height. All the keeper needs to do is work on stepping low into a smother collection where they have to keep their head low but focus on the shot. This doesn't need to be rushed or done quickly. At first, just find the rhythm of getting a full stretch into your forward smother, and then pick up the pace once you get comfortable. Remember to work from the outsides and switch between both feet when you're stepping into the smother. The motion should be one fluid movement, and if done correctly, you won't even notice the rope when you move forward. The next variation is simple, working on turning a low bouncing ball into a simple smother. This bounce can be recreated with a small drop right in front of the line, and what we're looking for here is working on our timing and body shape to smother the ball before it gets too high to safely go forward without hitting the rope. My favorite part about these drills is how it helps visualizing getting your body more controlled and compact when you're about to spring or jump into a dive. If your chest is too straight up or if you come over the side of your knee, you will see your body will hit the rope or go sideways instead of diagonally forward. In the next drill, all you need to do is make a square of cones around your rope with 2 cones in the center showing the half mark of the square, and because these are solo drills, you have to add some leg workouts. So to start the drill, the keeper must jump over the rope, touch the ball, and then come to the cone in the farthest corner, and then he must step forward into the ball and push it to the cone that is in the opposite farthest corner, and then repeat the exercise, which should have you diving on your opposite leg or your opposite side. One thing this drill works on, especially for low dives, is the common keeper error of going up just to go down. And by this I mean sometimes keepers let low balls in because they are overcompensating and jumping up and trying to fall on the ball instead of staying low and spreading out across the ground while sliding or pushing forward. This is the same thing with the lower smother. If your chest isn't right behind your hands to help smother the ball, you will have a much harder time making sure the ball is secure in your basket hold. So as you see in the video, always add variation. We started with a 2-footed jump over the rope to a jump with 1 foot and a land on the opposite foot variation, while changing from a low dive to a smother to work out our jumping muscles while building on technical foundation. Remember to aim for the cones in the corner when you're diving, and even doing the low smother. That forward angle is a style every keeper wants to attack the ball in. A straight diagonal line that isn't waiting for the ball but attacking it and placing the shot where it needs to be. When you land, try to work on that quick 2-foot shuffle when touching those cones. If done correctly, you shouldn't be doing more than 4 to 5 steps in the box before you are diving again. Next, we're going to add in some extra footwork and more diagonal cones that serve 2 purposes: to help you gauge how far forward you are diving and to create a model for your body to emulate when you dive forward under the rope. Since we have been doing so much forward movement, we added in a footwork variation where the keeper shuffles backwards and then turns to face the ball and does a jump over the rope, then he collects his feet and dives for the ball while pushing it out to the end of the cones. Your legs should be tired by this time, and this is when it's most important to give it your 100%. Technique starts to falter around this level, but if you can mentally push forward and do the proper technique, it will be cemented in your mind even quicker. Remember to always switch sides with each dive and try not to stick to just one side. Work them both either back to back or 5 reps on each side. And always aim for the final cones in the line and try to even push the ball farther than that. You will be amazed at how far you can take the ball and dive forward when you get low, compact, and spring forward. And our final drill is just a simple line of 3 balls that need to be pushed out to the farthest point possible. You can do these without footwork or shuffle into the shot like Maurice is doing. The shuffle does help build power and keeps your feet in the proper diving ready position. And just like all the other drills, this is about staying low, keeping your whole body compressed and controlled on one leg before springing forward under the rope. This will build massive leg strength and a lot of confidence on dealing with those low shots, especially getting to those low corner laser shots that are becoming more popular every day. Remember to push out forward while diving over your knee like a sprinter does in a race. Coming over the side of your knee will take away a ton of forward momentum and distance. Once you do it right, you will notice the loss of power once you dive incorrectly. These drills can be done anywhere with just one person and a few balls, and hardly any equipment, but I promise they will kick your butt if you do them right and give it 100%. I do hope you guys liked the video. Don't forget to click like, and if you haven't already, subscribed, and also leave your comments down below. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you guys again very soon.